Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
from an adult standpoint to see Jesus loves you in that language too. But that would have bumped up the book to a more elementary level and would have caused some confusion for younger kids. I think that Harvelene knew exactly what she was doing in creating a book the way she did. She's a kindergarten teacher with more than 30 years of experience. The illustrations are outstanding. The focus page simply says, and I'm not gonna butcher that. She has it in another language. It's maybe Nia Hayo, Jesus loves you. And from that, we are able to see by the illustrations exactly where the country is and what language is spoken if you don't know. There are country icons and symbols, and the children are wearing traditional attire for that country. I love how the illustrator was able to make the children look native to their country, but appear all the same otherwise, just like Jesus sees them. This was a fun book for beginning to share with little ones about culture, including right away that Jesus loves them all. So that was just one review by someone who purchased the book. Well, we need to go to break. We will come back and talk a little bit more about this lovely book, Hello, Jesus Loves You, by Harvelene Sanderson. This musical selection is brought to you by Jay Carter and is available on Reverb Nation.
It's Jay Carter back in the building, y'all. Yeah, about to feel me on this one right here. Come on. I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. They don't want it. They don't want it when I'm on it. They don't want it. They don't want it when I'm on it. Just like a sweater, yo. You know I get it on. When I be dropping on.
And that is the song On It by Jay Carter. We are trying to bring you a diverse group of musicians and artists on Modern Living with Dr. Angela. We realize that many of you are from various places. We have an international audience, and we are listening to you when you say that you want a cross culture, you want a little bit of everything. And I hope that I am doing just that and fulfilling your request of bringing you diverse music. And we are back. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Modern Living with Dr. Angela. I am your host, Dr. Angela Chester. Now, we are talking about the book, Hello, Jesus Loves You by Harvelene Sanderson. Unfortunately, it looks like she was not able to make it on the call today, but that's okay. We're going to talk about her book anyway. Now, as you may have heard me say earlier, Harvelene was a elementary school teacher in the public school system, and she was a teacher for over 30 years. So what a wonderful way for her to create this book that says hello, something that everyone says in a beautiful way, like one of the reviewers said, to introduce culture to children as well as the love of Christ. The next reviewer says that a well-written book is the title of her review, or his review. And it says, this was a short but poignant story about the love that Jesus has for everyone. I enjoyed it. It was a story that my youngest daughter and I could read together. The message held within was also strong and one that should be shared. The sharing of other languages was a nice touch, too, as readers get to see the connection to Jesus and his love for all, not just the people in the communities in which they currently reside or who they go to church with. I thought that review was very helpful, as was the other. So when you look at this book that Harvelene has made available, if you have a little person out there, perhaps it's their birthday, or you want to get them a book just because. Why not get this particular book? Like the reviewers have said, not only are you introducing the love of Jesus to them, but you're also introducing language. And their brains are such little sponges at this time. What a wonderful way to introduce language to them. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this particular episode of Modern Living with Dr. Angela. I know that I have really and truly enjoyed bringing it to you. You know, sometimes life happens. You guys know that this is a live show. Sometimes life happens, and we're just not able to talk to our authors. But I hope that you have enjoyed the reviews of her books. And hey, folks, they're not my words, they're the words of the reviewers. And you know, Amazon is really, really great about having open and honest reviews. You can really trust the reviews that they have placed before us. And I have to appreciate that they make sure that they keep their standards of integrity when it comes to their reviews. Well, I would like to very quickly give a word of thanks as well to our international audience. Of course, I want to thank my domestic audience, and you guys are awesome as well. But I'd like to let listeners that are across the world know that I see that they are tuning in. Of course, in my number one spot is my great country of the United States of America. Thank you for being my top listener. Next is Canada, our neighbors to the north. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. Third is Hong Kong. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next is, in fourth place, is the United Kingdom. Thank you so much, UK, for being a listening partner. And last but not least this week is India. Thank you so much, my friends, for tuning in and spending time with me. Now, please be sure to understand that that does not mean, as I look at all of the other places like Mexico and Chile and Egypt and Nigeria and South Africa, it doesn't mean that you guys are not as important. I just like to give a special shout out to my top 5 locations whenever I can. If you are not following Modern Living with Dr. Angela online, please be sure to go to facebook.com/Modern Living Online, Modern Living Online, and follow our page there as well. You guys have asked that I become more interactive on the Facebook page, and I'm going to do that. But guess what? I need you to talk to me too. I need you to tell me what you want, who you want me to talk to, that I get a guest that fills that bit. As long as we are talking about mental health and we are talking about it in a respectful way and we are talking about our beliefs from a Christian point of view, I believe I can do that. And I think that that's what Harvelene has done here with Hello, Jesus Loves You by Harvelene Sanderson. She's respecting faith, she's respecting culture, and she's respecting our children. Well, until next time, everyone, be a great day, and I hope to see you back here next time. Be blessed in the Lord, everyone. Bye-bye.